Hi, good morning everybody. Well, yet another choppy session from Nifty Future in yesterday's trade. This is the daily chart of the index. This is Nifty Cash, and as we can see on a high of 5039 and a low of 4950, the index almost oscillated within a range of 100 points. End of the day, not much gains, not much loss either. The trend still remains weak on the downside. The only good thing about the current market situation is the fact that the 61.8% retracement Fibonacci support at 49.50 is still holding well on a closing basis. The market though have breached below this Nifty future on an intraday basis in yesterday's trade. On a closing basis, its supports hold well, and as I said, that's the only good aspect about the current market right now, and we'll wait. And in terms of the micro picture, this is the hourly chart of Nifty Cash, and as we can see that as the index continues to make a lower low on the hourly time frame, the absolute value of a momentum indicator like RSI is actually seeing a pretty decent range shift. It's actually shifting on the upside, which suggests the fact that the potential for a bounce back is there. That index, if it takes out yesterday's high, can actually see some meaningful rally on the upside, but in terms of large caps and in terms of the selling pressure seems to be still there in the market. It's not over yet, so we'll wait. So the best strategy as of now would be to wait for a move above yesterday's high, close to that 50-50 mark, above which the short-term trend reverses up, and that can lead to further upsides. On the downside, 4950 is being tested, it holds well. A break of that can see some amount of selling creeping in yet again, and in that case we'll wait for the 4880 mark that we've been talking about for quite some time now. In terms of stocks in the futures market, which have seen some fresh accumulation in the open interest along with fall in prices, are your Andhra Bank, Coal India. Nifty itself, the May expiry has seen a 7.5% hike in open interest, so some amount of interest is actually creeping in at these prices. And yes, Coal India and Mkt View are the two stocks which have seen a decent rise in open interest along with fall in price. Relatively, Coal India is one stock that can actually drift further down, and there's a large cap banking stock, State Bank of India, which actually has seen a 6% rise in open interest and the price is down 2%. That stock too is one weak amongst the large cap banking, which can drag the index further down. In terms of stocks which did drag the index down in yesterday's trade, as we mentioned, State Bank of India, as you can see, has broken below its respective 61.8 retracement. This is the daily chart, and it seems that the stock is all set for a possible test below that 1800 mark, close to 1770. Amongst others who have seen fresh weakness is Maruti. That stock has broken below a rising channel. It's confirmed a lower low and a lower high on the daily time frame. The supports at 1250, 1265 have been breached now. Volumes, however, are not there, so we sense that it can actually drag a little further more possible test of 38.2% retracement, which is close to the 1213 mark. The other stock which we mentioned was Coal India. This stock too has seen some amount of selling over last 2 days. It's moved into a downtrend. It seems like all set for a possible test of its previous swing low, which was the Feb low of 312, 311. Going back to Nifty to conclude, we don't see much of a selling absorption yet at current prices. Neither do we see follow through selling once the 4950 is breached, and it was breached twice in yesterday's trade. So we'll have a bit of patience right now. We'll wait for a move above 50-50 on the upside, where we'll go aggressively long on few stocks within the large cap Nifty 50 space. A break below 49.50 and we'll be cautiously short, waiting for a possible slip towards that 48.80 mark. Net on the downside, we don't see significant room and supports coming in closely. On the upside, as I mentioned, a move above 50-50, and you should be actually looking to buy quite aggressively. You have a good trading day today. Trade well. Thank you.